No, we want to try to figure out what it is, what made the previous relationships fail, and what can be done differently. Because, it's not, normally relationships don't fail because people don't like each other. Often they still love each other in some way, but they come to a point where there have been so many wounds, so many so many disappointments that it seems difficult to repair that. I think you can always repair it when you are willing to see what has happened very clearly, and then take steps in the right direction. And one of that is to be able to be emotional intelligent, as we call it. To be able to hold the emotions so that they don't color the words we are saying to the other person. And if we are not able in the situation itself, that we need to take some time, and say what we want to say when we are ready to say it, but say it. And as normally we sort of think, it goes by, it's not so important anyway. No, we have our story, Mark and I, about that. And this is where it begins, our authenticity. Okay. Because, when we begin with the little things to step over them, then without even knowing, we enter into a trajectory of which will split at the end, the relationship. Split, maybe not, but make it very difficult, and then it needs healing.
Mm-hmm. As you were speaking, something occurred to me. I was going back to that silent dinner table. And in a case like that, it might have been very authentic if we had started screaming at each other at that point. That would have been better than the silence. It was as though the underlying rule in that case was that we are nice, we don't fight.
Yeah, we are nice people, we are educated, so we don't scream, we don't fight. Yeah, this is this is very desirable, but when it is working by oppressing the emotions, then it's creating big damage.
It could have been a something that would pop us into a new reality, a new relationship, a new openness. We might say things that we had not been willing to say for a long time.
This is one thing. And the other thing is that these underlying suppressed emotions would come out. And it's like a pressure cooker. The lid, you take it off and they come out. And afterwards, the steam is gone. Mm-hmm. And afterwards, you might have had the possibility to talk calmly about what is going on or not going on.
Yeah, there's something to be said just about releasing the pressure, which makes...
which doesn't mean to begin to hit each other, no? But at least...
not so much.
The best thing would be both went out and did a sport or something which is very dynamic, so that the energy doesn't go on the other person, but is dissipating in a different way. This would be the best thing, Or what can we do for doing that? Men can chop wood,
Oh, my golly, I have a chainsaw. Thank you for the reminder. Yes.